Hi everyone, I'm Sadiaza and I'm from AB Psych 1A, and in this video I'll be talking about something that I believe is really important, which is compassion. Okay, so I'll explain what compassion means to me personally, how we can express it toward people and the environment, and why communal discernment is important in creating a more compassionate world. Starting with our school community here at Pan Pacific University. Okay, so what is compassion? So ano ba exactly is compassion? For me, compassion is deeper than sympathy. It's not just saying, oh, I feel bad for you. Ganon. It's actually like putting yourself in someone's shoes and asking, what can I do to help? So compassion means showing kindness even when it's not convenient. Okay, it's when we listen without interrupting. When it is where we stay silent and patient even if someone is frustrating. It's when we choose to understand instead of judging. So there were times when I saw my friends or classmates who struggle with their academics or were going through personal issues. So compassion means instead of just observing them, sometimes I offered help, even just listening to them. Kasi I know na kapag may um, parang may napag-openan sila ng sama ng loob nila, it will help them a lot. Kasi ganun ako. And we don't need to do grand gestures to be compassionate. Kasi even small everyday actions matter. Okay, smiling at someone who looks sad, comforting a friend, offering help when someone looks lost, or those are compassionate too. So one more thing pala, compassion is a choice. It's not always easy, especially when we're tired or stressed. Pero choosing to care, that that what makes it that's what makes it powerful, di ba? Okay, so compassion for others and environment naman. So let's start with people. Okay, people. Showing compassion means being present mentally and emotionally. So ito, magigive akong example. When a friend is opening up, don't just hear them. Ganon. Hindi lang dapat tayo yung dapat hindi lang yung tenga lang natin yung present, ganon. Or ano ba explain? Basta we just don't hear them. Like we need to listen. Kasi iba naman yung nakikinig sa talagang nakikinig, diba? And ask them how they are, ganon. Offer comfort and don't rush them to move on. Kasi hindi madali na mag-bounce back again sa dating energy. Kaya dapat huwag natin silang pinipressure na, okay lang yan, mag-move on ka na, ganon. No, hindi ganon yan. Okay? Next, we also show compassion through actions like helping those in needs, joining outreach programs, or simply being polite and respectful kahit di natin kilala yung mga tao. Ito pa, even saying thank you or are you okay, ayun, can mean a lot to someone. But compassion isn't just for people, di ba? We also need to show it to our environment, okay? We share this planet with so many others, human, animals, plants. If we continue harming nature, we are also hurting communities, specifically those people who are most affected by climate change, ganun, or yung mga hindi masyadong pinagbala sa money, ganun. Example pa, if we throw trash anywhere, we don't just make the place dirty. We affect water system, sea lives, and human health. So, when we pick up trash, kailangan natin ito i-recycle, i-reduce yung mga plastic use, or maganda rin mag-plant tayo ng trees. Ayun. That's compassion in action too. Tapos, taking care of Earth is an act of love for our future, and for the people who are suffering now because of pollution, deforestation, or flooding. Okay, we don't have to wait to be rich or power powerful to care. We can, like now, we can start by being responsible with our waste, supporting eco-friendly choices, or educating others about protecting the environment. So next, ano naman yung communal discernment. Okay? So this means making decisions as a group, not based only on one person's idea, but through reflection, prayer, discussion, and listening to each other with open hearts and minds. In our school like PU, okay, communal discernment can be seen when we listen to everyone's voice, not just the loudest or the most powerful person, or the most popular person. It helps us to make choices that are fair and kind for the entire community. When we listen together, when we set aside our pride and really ask what will help all of us, ganon, that's when true compassion shines. It's not always, we know naman na it's not always easy. People may disagree, but through communal discernment, we can move forward together with understanding and unity. And that's what the world needs. People don't just act for themselves, but for others too. Then, ano pa ba yung idea ko? So, okay, compassion is not just about feelings, okay? It's a mix of empathy and action. So, yung empathy is when we feel what others feel. But without action, nothing changes, di ba? Compassion is when we feel and then we do something. Example, if you see someone hungry and you just feel bad, that's empathy. But if you give them food or help them in any way, that's compassion. Okay? It's not easy to care silently. Kaya compassion means turning that care into something real. Nagkaka-point ba ako? Okay, so to end this, I want to remind all of us that compassion is a strength, okay, not a weakness. And in a world full of pain, noise, and division, choosing to be kind, patient, and understanding, that's the brave thing that we can do. Kaya sa school natin, let's make PU a more compassionate place by caring not just for our own needs, but for others, especially those who are often unheard or forgotten. And let's extend that compassion to our environment. Let's protect it, respect it, and love it, because it's the only home we all share. Okay? Then every act of compassion matters, whether it's helping a classmate, taking part in clean up drive, standing up what's right, or simply choosing kindness. All of that makes a difference. So, yun. Ilang minutes na? Hindi umabot. Pero thank you so much for listening. I hope this inspires you to live with more compassion every day in every way.